Vegan, paleo, Atkins, keto, vegetarian, all of these diets are considered healthy. But what's your definition of health?
My name is Eidam Mujabel. I'm a content creator, business owner, and someone who just loves creating videos. And I want to make this channel a place for people to learn, laugh, and of course, most importantly, do things that matter.
Health, one of the most controversial topics people talk about. What is health? Is it working out, eating healthy, low blood pressure, low cholesterol? What's your definition of health? You see, health is one of those perceptional questions. There are two different types of questions: factual questions and perceptional questions. Factual questions are based on facts, meaning if I ask you the exact same question and I ask 5 other people, the answers would be the same. Who's the president of the United States? Where did he live? What school did he go to? Basically, these are based on facts. But perceptional questions are based on your perception at this moment in your life. So if I asked you the exact same question 5 years ago, your answer might be completely different. Like, what does love mean to you? What's your biggest accomplishment? What are 3 things you're grateful for? You see, these are things that are based on your perception. And I think that the question, what does health mean to you, is a perceptional question. Everyone has a different answer, especially in different phases in our lives. Like me, 5 or 10 years ago, I might have said that fat is not good for you, because that was my perception. But now I see that healthy fats is actually good for me. So perceptional questions are based on your perception at this moment in your life. Now let's look at my definition of health. Alright, so the number 1 thing I want to cover is that to me, health is how you feel, it's not how you look. And it's a holistic approach. One area can affect the rest of your health. If one area in your life is leaking, it can affect the rest of the areas. So to me, health is about mood, water, stress, hormones, sleep, exercise, relationships, food, and your environment. To me, all of these things affect your health. Now let's get started. Water. I think that your body needs electrolytes, meaning sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. And if you drink good quality water, then you won't need to drink a lot of water. So there's a lot of myths out there about you have to drink a lot of water. I don't think so. You just need the right electrolytes in your body. Stress. We live in an age where we're constantly stressed. So it's not about avoiding stress. In my opinion, it's about adapting with these stressors and trying to reduce these stresses in our lives. Our hormones, we are hormonal creatures. If your brain is flooded with endorphins, you're gonna be happy. If you're hungry, your body's gonna have hormones that's gonna make you grumpy. So I think that our hormones, having a balanced hormones is very, very important. Sleep! Oh my God, if I don't get some sleep, I'm so grumpy. And I bet a lot of people have this issue too, especially when we're traveling. In the plane, I'm constantly grumpy, especially if I have an overnight flight because of sleep. Exercise. Exercise is life, guys. We're meant to move. We're not meant to sit down in our desks. So constantly moving, constantly stretching your body, constantly pushing your body out of its comfort zone is very, very healthy for your health. Relationships. Relationships is one of the most important factors of your overall health and well-being. We'll talk about that later. Food. Food is so controversial. I'm still changing my diet constantly every 6 months, every 1 year. So it really depends on where you are in your life and your goals. So I'm not gonna really talk a lot about food. Environment. You have to surround yourself with people, with things that lower your stresses, that inspire you, that don't put you down, that are not constantly negative. I mean, you could easily be in an environment that brings out the good side in you, that helps you do things that you love, and you could be in another environment that puts you down, that's constantly negative. So you have to create and surround yourself with a healthy environment. Your mood. Honestly, guys, to me, a healthy person is their mood. If I see their mood is constantly stable, they're not always too happy or too sad, they're just stable, neutral, I think that's very, very healthy, because having those peaks of insulin and having those peaks in your body of hormones, that means that you're constantly getting sugars in your body, which is not really a healthy thing, in my opinion. Alright guys, so let me ask you a question. Which out of all of these do you think is the most important when it comes to your health? There was a study done in Harvard, and what they realized is that the number 1 contributor to longevity and health is, drum rolls please, boom, your relationships. Your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your kids, your relationship with your parents. Your relationships in your life are the biggest contributor when it comes to your health. That's why every time we see an old couple just cuddling and walking slowly, it just makes us be like, I don't want that. I don't know, there's something about that, right? When you see an old couple walking around, there's something about that relationship that we crave, that we want, that we seek. So now I want you to think about what's your definition of health. Talk to your friends and family about this topic, and I would love to hear your opinion. Alright guys, take care and I'll see you tomorrow.